Hi, my name is Torrin and I'm in Miss Colum's class, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an everyday chocolate cake. First, let's go through all the things that you'll need. We have unsalted butter, milk, lemons. Now, the lemons and the milk are for the buttermilk, which is in the recipe, but we'll do that later. Then you're going to need either a scale, which measures my weight, or these measuring cups. I really like to measure by weight because it's less dishes, but then you can also measure by using cups. Then we have our loaf pan, a large and a medium bowl, brown sugar, flour, and white sugar. Then we have salt, table salt or sea salt, vanilla extract, baking powder, and baking soda. Then we need cocoa powder, a small bowl, measuring spoons, and chocolate chips. In this recipe, it calls for buttermilk. Now, my family doesn't usually have buttermilk in the fridge or somewhere else in the pantry, but we like to make our own buttermilk. First, you're gonna need a lemon, a half a lemon, which is about a tablespoon of lemon juice. So you're gonna put the lemon inside here, and you're going to pour it over, and you're gonna squeeze really hard. Oh, this is delicious. Ooh, pops. I think that's all the lemon can do, but we're gonna shake it. I'm gonna put it back down. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, it looks like that's all the lemon juice. I'm gonna put it down, and we're gonna put this in the sink. Now the buttermilk needs to set for 10 minutes, so that's why we always need to make it first, not last, because then you have to wait for a long time. Now we're going to preheat the oven, but remember, before you even start preheating the oven, you need to have an adult around, or maybe to help you if you don't know how to do it. So first you're going to press bake, and 3, 25, then start. It should start getting warm in there, but whenever it starts getting warm, never open it up and stick your hand and touch a metal bar, because that could really burn. Now you're going to need to butter the pan. Now, some people like to use flour to put on top of the butter, but that just makes it show on the cake on the bottom side. But what my mom likes to do, and so does I, we like to use cocoa powder so no one can see it. Well, maybe just a touch, but that doesn't matter. So you're going to take pinches and you're going to spread it all over, or you could just kind of sprinkle it in. Now we're going to mix up the butter till it's very smooth. So if you have a mixer, like a small little mixer that you can plug in, and you have a plug really nearby, you're going to turn it on to 3. That's probably the best you can put it on. So we're going to put in the butter. Let's piece out. Oh, did you come out? Come out. Sometimes the butter won't come out because it's sticky. Okay, so then we're going to turn this on 3. We're going to mix it up. Yeah, stay still. We're going to measure using a scale. So first, what you have to do is if you do have one of these, you're going to turn it on and put tare on, and put it on grams. And then you're going to make sure. Then you're going to scoop until you have 190 grams of brown sugar. And this brown sugar, it is very hard. So just gonna take a while to get. Now that we've done all the brown sugar, we're gonna need to do the white sugar. So let's put the tare on again. Then we're gonna do 100 grams of white sugar. And there we go. It's a little bit off, but just by 1 gram. Now we're gonna scrape down the sides after we'd added the brown sugar, the white sugar, and the butter. So there's nothing on the sides. Let's get that little piece. There. Now we finished. Now we're gonna add the egg, the buttermilk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So first we'll crack the egg, as my mom has said. And we're gonna crack it on the top. I find this way a little more or less messy. Then you'll put down the knife. Open up the top, put it down, and just wait for it to glug down. But it might take just not a long time, and it's not that messy as if you were going tap, tap, and then crack, which makes a little bit more of a mess. Now we're gonna add the milk, the buttermilk. We're gonna pour it all in. So now we're gonna pour in the vanilla extract. You take 1 teaspoon and you're gonna carefully pour it in. No, not too much. Just the right amount and pour it in. Now, vanilla extract smells good, but it doesn't taste good. So don't drink it. Okay, now we've done that. And we're gonna blend it all up. So I put the tare on, and I've put the 195 grams of flour, and now we're going to put in 60 grams of cocoa powder. Now I'm gonna need a measuring spoon. Now we're gonna add the baking soda, baking powder, and this. Now if there's any little lumps that kind of look like rocks but are actually cocoa powder, you can just use your finger, lightly put them down, and just keep sifting. Probably gonna need to do this a while. And all the rest, you can just dump it. Then we can put this over here. My mom will take this. And then we'll just mix it. Now you want to. So now that we've mixed all of the ingredients together, we're gonna add my very favorite ingredient, chocolate chips dusted with flour. So the reason why we dust these is so they don't sink to the bottom. Take them. And we mix again. Now this is gonna be delicious. Usually in the recipe you don't add chocolate chips because the recipe doesn't call for chocolate chips, but we're just adding chocolate chips because why not? Now we're gonna put the cake into the oven. Well, maybe the batter cake into the oven. Sometimes I get a little scared because of the heat. And so we're gonna put it in for 1 hour. Is that 1 hour? And start. Now, off to bed for me.